Hey everyone, Swordsman here. Welcome to the Crimson Sakura Lounge. Come on in, my dear friends. There's a chair and a drink waiting for you. Today has been not only a busy day, but a hot one. Temperatures are rising 93 degrees right now, which is good news for any of you reptiles out there. So I spent most of the day inside, running around, cleaning the place, straightening things up, making dinner, and just having some time of self-reflection. There's definitely something a little more controversial going on in my household, but I won't go into that any further. Anyways, today I was really reflecting on the day I took off for myself. I'm sorry for those who were expecting a stream yesterday. I know I had wrote it out, but it was just one of those times where I felt I needed a day to myself. And I mostly took that time listening to some music, looking through some videos that I never went through, editing some VODs to get ready for distribution on my YouTube, and really just little things like that. And I think that's the little things that we often stress out the most rather than really big events. I don't know how true that is for a lot of people, but it is true for me and for everyone in this household. It seems like we stress out about the little things more often than we like to. A stain on the countertop in the kitchen, a sock draped over on the floor on our way to the hallway, or a backyard full of 20 pounds of dog crap that a certain little brother has forgotten to pick up for the last 3 weeks. And it's really something that I notice a lot in so many things, because I remember when I, quote-unquote, accidentally set one of the trash cans on fire. It was just a blazing inferno, and both trash cans were completely melted. And I was expecting a lot of things going on. I was going to expect my mom to go absolutely ballistic and me having to pay like a large fine. But seems like that isn't the case. Turns out she was actually rather calm about it, and was more so concerned about my safety than anything else. Which, in hindsight, is pretty good. But it also made me think. A lot of people would normally be devastated or upset if something like that happened. And yet, all in all, everyone seemed to be okay with that kind of thing happening at all. I mean, nobody should be okay when something big like a fire happens, but I guess her brain works a different way. I think it also stems from her personality, where certain things have to go a certain way. Even though life doesn't work that way, it feels like she can't help herself most days. And it really got me thinking what kind of a person I was. Now, I'm a bit of a slob myself. My room, if you could see it, is a real disaster. And yet, every day when I wake up, I look around the house to see what could I do to make it look nicer. And at no point do I ever stop to think about how my room can look nicer. Because at the end of the day, it's just me living in here. I'm just sitting here. I don't even invite anybody inside. So it's like, who cares? But the rest of the house, where a lot of people seem to spend their time around, walking around in the living room, the kitchen, the garage, the hallway to the bedrooms, even the bathrooms. Like, a part of me has this bit of a tingle where I feel like it has to be comfortable for everyone else in there rather than just for my sake. So it's like the room, it's in the back of my mind. The house, though, always on my mind. Which is crazy to me. But I guess it also shows like where my thought process is. I look at more of the bigger picture rather than the small stuff. And it's all small stuff. But anyway, today we're going to take a breather from the visual novels for a bit. And we're going to look at another retro game on the PlayStation. And one I guarantee not many people even know of. It's called Koudelka, which the name itself, even that sounds like something that nobody has heard in a million years. This one actually has some pretty interest to it, because when I looked at it, it seemed to have some similarities between this and another game that I intended to play on the PlayStation 2 called Shadow Hearts. Shadow Hearts was a RPG that was exclusive on the PlayStation 2, and it mixed a pretty interesting turn-based RPG with some combos. And I noticed that this game actually had some similarities to it, and that's because it's a prequel game. Now, unlike the other ones, this one definitely takes a bit more of a Resident Evil approach. There seems to be a lot of tank controls going on, a little bit more of a gothic horror vibe. But I can definitely see similarities between this and Shadow Hearts. And Shadow Hearts actually references back to this game. So you got the main character whose name is Koudelka, who is supposed to be something of a gypsy with psychic powers. And then there's like another couple of characters where you have like you're a standard treasure hunter, and then you're a priest from the Vatican, which are pretty interesting in itself. And there's also a few non-playable characters and some NPCs that are worth noting. So here's the basics of this. Set in the year 1898 in Aberystwyth, Wales. That's a mouthful. The game follows the mysterious occurrences surrounding Nemeton Monastery and the three protagonists who, by chance, are forced to investigate its dark history. After a series of troubling missions, Koudelka Isant, a young gypsy girl with supernatural powers, arrives at the monastery. There she meets and rescues Edward Plunk, an adventurer, and Father James O'Flaherty, a bishop on a holy mission from the Vatican. So, right then and there, this feels all too familiar, right? This actually feels like the synopsis for your typical dungeon crawler / Call of Cthulhu game setting. This is something that you would normally see in a D&D setting. And really, just on that basis, I feel like it has a really good chance on it because, let's see, who was its developer? I want to see. So, the developer was Saknoth, also renamed Nautilus in 2002, which is actually a subsidiary from SNK, which is actually the publisher. And if you know SNK, you should know exactly like the type of people who get into it. And it was actually the composer, Hiroki Kikuta. He actually did the music for Secret of Mana and Seiken Densu 3 for Square. So he's actually had a bit of involvement with it, pretty interestingly. Let's see. I'm trying to see who did the source for it. Let's see. The inspiration for the story included from Umberto Eco's The Name of the Rose in its film adaptation, William Hope Hoxton's Carnegie the Ghost Finder, and H.P. Lovecraft's The Case of Charles Dexter Ward. So there's definitely quite a bit of horror novel inspiration in here. And the fact that it's taking place like around the end of the 17th century and getting well into like the end of the 19th century and getting well into the 20th century really is an interesting choice. It was actually, looking at this, it seemed like they definitely wanted to make this into a franchise, because they actually had ideas of taking place in different eras. The 1900s, during the Paris Exposition. The other would be in Chicago in 1973 during the late Vietnam War. There would also be one in Kyoto in the 80s, which... yeah, why not? There were definitely a lot of adaptations to it, and apparently there was a 3-volume manga that was adapted in Ace Next, and it was illustrated by Yuki Iwahara, who actually did the artwork for Mega Bomber Man, which is pretty cool. But it seems like the game itself didn't really take off as well as they thought. They really wanted to make a franchise out of it, and it shows. But it seemed like it really didn't amount to much other than 6s and 7s out of 10. And they said that it was a very interesting and entertaining kind of game, and the cinematics are pretty cool. So, but according to them, they said the story fails to inspire more than a passing interest, despite its strong characters and unconventional use of horror. The consensus was that the game itself had a very interesting premise, and that there were some pretty good characters. There was just a lot of inconsistencies with the combat. Some of the mechanics were a little weird. I think it was a little too new at the time. Surprisingly enough, though, this game would actually inspire the Shadow Heart series, which is another underrated series that I want to look at sometime in the near future. And strangely enough, it actually takes place after the quote-unquote bad ending, which is interesting. And Shadow Hearts ended up getting 2 sequels before the developers merged into the company Aarhus Universal, which now does a lot of arcade stuff. Iwahara's work on the game and its manga adaptation influenced anime director Tensai Okamura into hiring him for the anime series Darker Than Black. Another, which is also a decent series, so, you know, we should probably consider looking at that sometime soon. But anyway, looking at this game now, it feels like there's a lot that should be talked about. Because the whole premise of it is pretty interesting. And yet, despite its shortcomings, it's still considered a cult classic to those who are fans of Shadowheart and RPGs in general. Only a handful of these games are still in circulation, and they command outrageous prices on eBay. You have to be hard-pressed to finding a decent set, since not only was this a really rare game, it was a 4-disc game. Yeah. So, you can imagine the kind of content it has with that. I think the cheapest that you can find this game in now, you would have to be very, very hard-pressed to get it. They can go anywhere from $150 all the way up to $700 for a complete set. Thankfully, I was able to find a workaround, and I was able to borrow a copy. This has to be one of the most expensive games that I've ever tried to find. The next one that comes to mind is Valkyrie Profile, which costed me well over $200. And I couldn't tell you how many hoops I had to jump just to get that game. So the idea that we had to go through all of this just to get this game is a little crazy. So we'll find out if it's worth the initial price. I have my doubts, but then again, I've been wrong before. Now, before we start, I feel like I need to air out something. Very recently, I heard that a certain VTuber from Hololive actually ended up having to get some sort of suspension because they were apparently playing a hacked version of Pokemon Emerald. And I don't think they had any idea that it was hacked. But what surprises me about it is that Nintendo themselves really hammered down that little hammer of banning towards them. And it just really upsets me why the kind of decisions that Nintendo has made. I mean, did anyone even consider that nobody in their right mind would be able to afford the actual hardware to play any of their older games? I mean, it's really, really annoying when you think about it. But there are good games for Nintendo. They are Zelda, Mario, Mega Man, Castlevania, Contra. But they just make some of the most questionable, just the utmost questionable decisions that really make me wonder why they do this. And I think I appreciate the fact that I ended up being a Sega kid and a Sony kid before I ever touched anything Nintendo. Despite some of their best titles out there, when you really boil down to it, Nintendo is not... I don't want to say they're the worst. They're a little old-fashioned. And while I am a bit of an old-fashioned guy myself, I'm not going to hark someone over and say, you know, you absolutely need to play Secrets of Mana on a old SNES. Like, I'm not that kind of jerk. We've gotten to a point where owning the original hardware for the game is no longer enough. It's no longer enough because not only is it very expensive to get it, but the technology and the parts to maintain these consoles are slowly dwindling. I remember having to spend close to $150 just to get... my phone. Really gotta remember to set it to Do Not Disturb some days. Damn, I lost my train of thought. Where was I? Oh, right. I remember that I had to spend $150 when my Sega Saturn ended up breaking down on me. And this one was the first Saturn I've ever purchased. And it took them 2 weeks just to replace a certain chip that keeps the whole thing from running. And that's not including the mod chip that was installed so that I can play region-free games, which, by the way, was a very good investment. And it's shocking to me how many hoops we have to jump through just to get the consoles from yesteryear to function like they should be. It upsets me most that the people who know how to repair them are slowly dwindling down. Which is why, in terms of emulation, I don't condone the act of piracy. It is very illegal. That being said, if you're the kind of person who wants to experience games like Rule of Rose, Mega Man Legends 2, and what else is there? Tomba 2. Like, the options to play those games are very limited now. And despite there being so many people begging on their hands and knees, just ready to throw out their credit cards, demanding remasters, remakes, and re-releases, very rarely do any of the companies ever answer those calls. Like, granted, you can argue that it's mostly a licensing kind of problem. One studio has rights to it while the other one is no longer in existence, but, they have some people who work there that are still technically part of it, even though they were absorbed to another company. It gets messy. It gets messy trying to juggle all of that, and I don't like it. Like, again, I can be overstepping my boundaries on that one. I mean, what do I know, right? I'm just a writer/bartender. But all in all, gaming as an industry is very complicated. Making a game is very complicated. Which is why I am very careful about my criticisms. Because I know how hard it is to make a game. There's a lot of hoops you have to jump through. There's a lot of red tape you have to cut through. Everyone wants to have their money. They want to get paid. They want to, get their just desserts for everything they did. Which is understandable. But again, annoying. So I hope that in the near future, they actually start recognizing emulation as a very sound way of preserving games. Because despite its controversy, it definitely helps. Not only the retro gaming scene, also the arcade scene, the modding community. All of that we owe to emulation. So, Nintendo, like, I'm gonna take a stance. You know, I'm gonna call it out. Like, if you ever decide to please your fans and actually listen to them, then please put in some actual effort. Because the next thing you know, if you don't listen to them, and if you keep doing the same thing you've been doing for years, then, well, all I can say is Godspeed. Because those who last long in the business are the ones who know how to adapt. This has been my TED Talk. I know I'm going to get in trouble after all that. But I mean, it has to be said, you know, it has to be said. I feel like we have to learn to give a little in order to get a little. And it might not always work. It might actually backfire one day. But it's definitely needed. And honestly, as someone who used gaming as not just a means of escape, but as a means to find inspiration in creativity, writing, art, I really want to see the gaming industry change for the better. Because we all deserve it. Think back to when you were a child, you know? It's the 90s. You just got back from your classes. You did all of your homework. And then you ask your mom to take you to a local video store and you rent a game out. And this was your whole weekend. Just sitting there by the TV in your PJs, snacking on some pizza bagels and Surge Cola, and just play that on while waiting for, you know, the next episode of Sailor Moon to come on. And it's those things that really make life worth going through. Nostalgia can definitely be a double-edged sword. Because while you think back to some of the good parts of the things that make you happy, it's easy to be blinded by that because, well, sometimes they weren't all that great. Sometimes we get blinded by it because we don't know how to respond to it. Or rather, our brain doesn't want to remember the bad parts that come with nostalgia. So as we look through this, we should really think about, yes, we do want to respect the classics. But I think going back to those days when things were a little more unbalanced and unregulated, I think it might be a recipe for disaster. I really feel like it's good to remember the past, but living in the past can be dangerous. It can really make you push away anything new or interesting that could come along. And it also sets you up for disappointment. Everything else afterwards just doesn't have the same feeling as what you used to see. Now, I may be a fan of series like Fist of the North Star, Urusei Yatsura, and Cowboy Bebop. But that doesn't mean that's all I watch, or that's all I look forward to. There's a lot that I would like to see. there's a lot I would like to do. So, I think it's a good idea to take a break, step away from the nostalgia, and give something new a chance. After all, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop to smell the roses every once in a while, you can miss out on everything. Speaking of which, I'm looking at that giant pile of my favorite comic books right now. It looks like it's about to fall over at any second. I don't like that. I swear, if all my Harley Quinn comics end up falling over, I'm gonna lose my mind. And yeah, I know the irony of being a Superman fan, but also a Harley Quinn fan. It's a bit of a cruel twist of fate. So that's something. So I'm probably gonna have to move that in a bit. Also, I need more water. So we're gonna take a short intermission, get ourselves ready, and then we'll get on to the game. So, get yourself something to eat, something to drink, go to the bathroom, get some chores done. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're back. Hope you all are ready. I know that I am. So now, without further ado, let's check out Koudelka and see if it's worth the hype. This is our retro Let's Play. So, hope you all got some pizza bagels, some Surge Cola, Gatorade, and Hawaiian Punch ready. Oh, and don't forget your snackaroos. No, wait, Dunkaroos. Those are what they're called. There we are. Oh, I love that little title screen. Isn't that just nostalgic? Alright. Let's see what the fuck is up. Oh, seizure warning. Infogrames. Very blue. Dabu-dee-dabu-die. Still. For $19.99, this looks really nice. Just slowly walking down the hill. Just riding the horse. Oh, okay. Scaring a lot of birds and riding a horse. Epic horse pose. I'm guessing that's where we're supposed to be at. Aberystwyth, Wales, October 31st, 1898, Monday. Oh, this is taking place on Halloween. Alright. Let's see what we got so far. Let's see, triangle is run and close. Circle is menu. X is look and open. Zoom in, zoom out. Okay, this is your standard affair. Can I turn on vibration? Should I turn on vibration? Nah, we'll leave that alone for now. Alright. Let's see what we're dealing with here. I'm very curious as to what this game is going to be like. This is my first time playing this game too, so I'm very interested to see what it plays like and to determine if the $300 spent on this game was well spent. Okay, you go right here. Yeah, right here. Now, this is usually the part where the horse gets so scared that they run away. Looks like somebody beat me to this place. She looks pretty. She has those big anime eyes. Just chill out, horse. Wow. It's like a small town. Do you think they're compensating for something? Oh, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Oh, God. Oh. And that was probably important. Yeah, just break the window. It's probably alright. And she sticks the landing. Ah, jeez. This guy looks in rough shape.
Too early, Angel. I'm not dead yet.
Not yet, but it looks like you're going to die soon.
Don't go for it. This is a warning.
But you'll have to pardon me while I tend to some unfinished business first.
Business? What can you possibly accomplish in your condition? You can't even hold your gun steady.
Won't know unless I try. That thing's not gonna die unless I shoot it 2 or 3 times.
Lady. Oh, God. Ah, okay. Ow. Oh.
Damn it! Here, use this.
Okay. Oh, we're getting right into it. Okay. Okay, this actually kind of looks cool. Let's see. Move or wait? Let me move a little more closer here. Let's see. Let's see what happens when I shoot here. Boom! Right there. Oh, I think he might have just given himself more action points to move. Wait, do I have magic? Fortify strength, fortify vitality, dexterity, integrity. I'm guessing that's peace of mind? Also, do you guys notice a bit of a delay? I don't know why that's happening. Agility, luck, mind. Okay. Oh, I see. The closer he is, the more easy it is for him to attack. The less damage the gun does. Which is kind of odd. Ow! Prick. Alright, let's see. Wait, do I have a different weapon? I can use my bare hands. Or a knife. Let's go with the knife. Also gonna move to the side. Let's fortify strength. Alright, let's see what happens. Ow. Okay, that was really uncalled for, sir. Damn. Got him. I am the greatest. Hey, nice. You got antidote, and I learned the spell flare. Cool. Alright, and here's the game. Oh, wow. Look at that. Love the pre-rendered background here. I suppose I should give that gun back to this guy. See if he's alright.
Really?
Yeah, really.
So I guess my time is up. Hey, Angel. I'm not gonna ask you to take me to heaven. But will you pray for me at least?
Are you out of your mind? There's no bloody way I'm going to pray for you.
Jeez.
But I guess I owe you because you saved me too. Payback time.
Oh, wait. Whoa, hold on. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Keep it down.
Keep down what?
Okay, let's go.
Wait, did you just heal him?
Stand up or I'll leave you here.
What happened? It doesn't hurt anymore. I'm cured.
Yeah, and so I cured you, so what?
You cured me.
She's a
I
dick.
was almost dead. I'm confused. So you really are an angel?
Don't be foolish. Do you really think that there are angels on Earth?
I mean, it's
I'm
possible.
No angel. I'm just a medium with a little curing.
I'm Edward J. Plunkett. I know I look pretty shady, but you don't look too wholesome yourself.
No, I'm not like you. And this is no place for people like you. Why did you come here?
I heard a rumor.
A rumor.
I heard something in London. That the son of some rich family bought an old monastery. Spent a ton of money to convert it into a house. I heard he brought quite a lot of harlots here. Seems like he was having a great time.
So, where is this monastery?
That's what I want to know. I came all this way to put a poor man's fear of God into this rich bastard.
Yeah, and look what happened to you during that
Then
time.
this monster attacked me. I almost got killed. If you'd come any later, no doubt I'd be singing hymns in his stomach right now.
Shouldn't have bought such a good horse. She's too fast.
Too bad you won't be hearing me sing those hymns. When I was a boy, I was a pretty good soprano.
If you don't stop talking, I'll leave you here.
Jeez. She's no
My
miss
name is
nice.
Koudelka, and I'm only going to say this once, so don't forget. If you want to get out of here alive, I suggest you stick very close. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Just pull away the hand. Okay, so I got a party member. Cool. Okay, so let's see. Koudelka and Edward. Might as well heal myself. What items do I have? Let's see. That's all I got. Alright. Let's see. Strength 13. Vitality 14. Dexterity 10. Agility 7. So this is pretty much your standard RPG affair. Looks like I know... There's actually quite a few magic spells I can learn. Let's see. Oh, you can also level up the type of weapons you can use. Let's see. You got your fists. That looks like a staff, a dagger, sword, two-handed sword, hammer, spear, shield, gun, rifle. Pretty cool. Oh, because I use the knife and the gun. That's why the status is like that. Let's see. He's a little more stronger than usual. Of course, he has his bare hands. You can have your gun back. I have a feeling you're going to need it more than me. Alright. Let's find out what to do. Caretaker's quarters, second floor. Cool. Oh, you have to push You have to push X to confirm where you are. Let's see. Let's go through this door. What do we have here? Oh! Oh, okay. Random encounter. Rando encounter. Giant spider and cockroach. What is this, Fallout? Yee. Okay, let's see. I do like how you can turn the camera around. That actually helps a bit. Boom! Not even once. Okay, the roach is coming. Can I even get close enough to attack it is the question. Let's find out. Can I attack you? Knife! Well, I can, but it didn't really do much. Ow! Okay, that hurt. Okay, this is going alright so far. Boom! Fastest hands of the West, partner. I do like the music, too. Gotta give some credit for that. Bonus points. Alright, let's see. What can we use this in? Let's level up our agility a bit. And then I'm also gonna level up the mind a bit. Sounds good. Also, I noticed that there was an AP explanation. I probably should have clicked on that. Oh, okay, you have to click to go up the stairs. So that makes sense? Pistol rounds. Sure. I got pistol rounds. Let's see where this ladder goes to. Where, oh, where are we? Oh, I didn't even realize that was a thing I could step up on. Okay, what do we got here? We got table. We got. Okay, I guess we're fighting again. Okay. What the? Okay, so we got a jumpy jester and chairs. I'm gonna try and see if I can shoot the chairs. Boom! Alright, I want to test out my magic, see if that does anything. Ow! What was the point of that? Silence. I probably should have looked at what his spells did. That's not good. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Just jumping around, jumping around, jumping around. I'm too close to shoot at them. If I'm behind her, does that affect on how I can... Yes, it does. Okay. Why can I not shoot? Wait, do I have to... Ow! Knife! Come on. Alright, I'm gonna move a little bit further back so that I can recuperate for a bit. Fire! Go it! Do it! Kill him! There we go. Okay. Alright, we killed one. I'm gonna stay as far away from you so I don't get punched. Boom! Gonna hop back a little bit. Don't you do it. Don't you dare! Seriously? That was a little uncalled for. Alright, knife. Kill him! Ugh. There we go. Seriously, this music is really good. Alright. Let's see. Oh, it gives you some sort of thing about what it all is. Let's see. How much damage a character does in combat. A character's defense against physical attacks, as well as character's max HP. Got it. Determines a character's chances of hitting his or her opponent in physical combat. Sounds good. Intelligence. Determines how powerful a character's magic, both attack and healing magic, are. Piety. So that's what it meant. Attribute determines a character's resistance to an opponent's magical attacks, resistance to an ally's healing magic, and that character's maximum MP. If PIE is raised too much, the character will begin to resist even an ally's healing magic. Oh. That's interesting. So having too much of one attribute can actually hinder you. That's actually kind of neat. Determines the character's chance of successfully using an attack and healing magic. Determines the character's speed. Determines the character's good fortune. Let's see. Ability points represents a character's physical and mental prowess. Some items raise AP when carried, and there are also spells and items which, when used, can temporarily raise a character's AP. So let's see. Combat, magic, okay. Why is there a question mark underneath one of them? Alright, let's see. He's doing pretty good so far, so I'm going to give him a little extra on some of these points. I think this will help in the long run. Okay. Found bread. I am bread. So I'm guessing there's nothing else for me to grab. What? Let me guess. Yep, I knew it. Okay, this time I'm not taking any chances. I'm going straight for the Joker. Boom. We're going to spread out a little bit. This will give us some breathing room to, you know, sort of wait and see. Alright, let's see. The obvious choice would be to attack the chairs. But I'm not going for that, so because I feel like that's a trap. So I'm actually going to play the waiting game a little bit. Ah! Or then again, I'm an idiot. Gonna move back here. Bread. Give me bread. Whew! Oh, thank God. Thank you, bread. Never have been so happy to use carbs to help out. See, that's a lifelong lesson, guys. Either you eat carbs, or you're cranky all the time. Boom! Ow! Okay, I'm gonna assume... Boom! I'm gonna assume that if they hit me, I can't use my magic. And apparently using magic has a bit of a wind-up. So I can't just, like, use a spell instantly. It has to take its time. Hey, I got a knife! But I already have a knife. Can I wield 2 knives, perhaps? I can be a knife guy. I mean, I'm a swordsman. I need a sword. And I'm gonna get my sword. Which door did I went through again? This one, right? Oh wait, there were two doors though. Where did the other one lead to? Huh. Oh. You found a dirk behind the picture frame. Oh, I'll take that. A dirk is like an upgrade to a knife. So you know what? I'm gonna use that. So I have a normal knife, dirk. Actually, you know what? I haven't used her with bare hands to see how she plays around. I want to see how that works. Ah! Well, I guess I'm going to find out. This is probably going to go really bad. But you know what? I like a martial artist, so we're going to go for it. And I really don't like that thing. Oops. That might be a little too far. But you know what? I'm going to try it. One shot! Oh! That really was a one shot. I like that. So what does Flare do? I'm really interested. Oh, what? Ow. I think I'll move over here so I can get a cleaner shot. Oh, it's a fireball. So that's what it does. Boom! Dropped him like a fly. So far, the combat is actually not bad, and there's actually a little strategy involved. Ah, whiskey. The most important thing of all. You know, I never really checked to see what these things do. Is there like a way to see what it is? A bottle of Scotch whiskey has high alcohol content and can be used to rouse unconscious people, revives knocked out characters, and restores some HP. Okay, you get points for creativity. But law dictates that whiskey doesn't usually get people back to consciousness. Hey, Reggie, welcome on in. Welcome to the Crimson Soccer Lounge. Okay, this game is already, wow. This is already off to a great start. Scotch whiskey revives knocked out characters and restores some HP. Like, fuck you, Final Fantasy. Why didn't you come up with this? What does antidote do? Okay, so that cures poison. Okay. I got 8 shots. One box holds 20 rounds. So, if Edward loses rounds in his handgun, I'm in trouble. So that's going to be interesting. Oh, I can also change the formation. So, wait, how does this work? Oh. Oh. Oh, it's like a chess piece. Huh. Okay. I'm going to assume the queen is Koudelka and the knight is Edward. That seems like it, right? We'll see if what happens. Alright, let's go here. Looks like some sort of a storage house. Found Listel. Listel. What's that? Small bottle of rose wine with a soothing bouquet. Restores some MP. Oh! Okay, so wait, hold on. So, whiskey revives people, and rose wine gives me some magic points? Well, shit, I should probably drink some more whiskey and wine then. We've only been playing for 30 minutes, and already this is starting to get interesting. I guess we're outside. Is there anything here? Ah, more bullets. Great. I almost missed that, too, because it's so small it blends into the background. Speaking of the background, look at this. You got some light flickering going on in the shed. You got that little cloth blowing in the wind. For a 2000s game, this is pretty well done. And we're back to fighting. So let's see if that formation thing was right. Is that the little orb from Berserk? It looks like it. When in doubt, shoot it. That did nothing. Oops. Where are you going? What are you doing? Alright. I'm gonna go punch it. I'm gonna punch this ball. Wow, I really did punch a ball. Oh, what the paralysis? Okay, that's not good. Alright, I'm gonna try and use my magic spells on... Gotta wind up a bit. Oh, that actually worked. Rags. I got rags. Great. So what do rags do for me? Water rags. When stuff under armor can help absorb blows, but offers little protection in and of itself. It's a sweatshirt. You gave me a sweatshirt for armor. I can't help but feel like I'm getting made fun of. So, let's see. Okay, so punching probably doesn't do much, but that was just an encounter with something like that. Find better gear later. Not that I've played this game before. I don't think anyone has played this game before, at least to my knowledge. I feel like, in leveling up your barehanded attacks would probably be beneficial. I often see people, ignore that status. So I kind of want to do that. But I'm hoping we find better gear. We did find a dirk. So you know what? Let's see. It increases piety, which actually affects magic. So and the thing is that if your piety is too high, it actually affects on how much magical spells can heal you. So it's kind of like you get a resistance to not just the enemy magic, but your own magic as well. So I kind of need to be careful with that. Nevertheless, I'm going to put that on just so that I have some sort of protection. Okay, drink this so that you have better MP. I have a feeling you're going to need it more. And let's eat some bread. Nothing like a good, healthy dosing of carbs to start the day. Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go through this door. Corridor, 2nd floor. Why do I feel like there's a trap? I felt like that was entirely unnecessary to have 3 different camera angles just for that. The door is being held shut by some mysterious force. So, not a lock? Okay. You don't even get 2 minutes of you time. Oh, what the hell are those? Well, when in doubt, shoot it. Man, he ate it like a loser. I'm gonna move a little slightly over here, Edward. I'm gonna move slightly over here. I'm gonna use my magic again. Let's see what happens. I don't like that head. Why would you have a head with wings? That's not good for me or the environment. Boom! Wait, you're telling me that a bullet does more damage than her magic? I feel like there's a Star Wars joke in there somewhere. But, I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Hup. Alright, what are you doing? What are you doing? Ow. Huh. You missed. Boom. Fastest hands in the West, partner. Alright. So far, so good. I'm actually going to boost her HP a little. And I'm also going to give her an agility boost. That should be good for now. And so far, I can't open that door, so I'll have to come back at it at a different time. There's some open windows here. Do those do anything? They do not. Wait, what? Huh? Why did she decide to turn around at the window for some reason? How long was it since my last fight? Like 30 seconds? Alright, this time I'm not messing around. I'm going to test out this fancy schmancy dirk, see how it goes. Hooah! Wait, paralysis? Can I really not move? Wait, no, I can move. Wait, so why do I... Okay. Alright, you know what? Never mind. I don't know why he has paralysis. I don't think he got hit? I could be wrong, though. Boom! Gee, are you serious right now? Oh, he gets paralysis. Okay. So my weapon actually gave him paralysis. Boom. Man, he's really stubborn and dying. Come on, die! Guy, are you serious right now? Boom! Man, I hit him so hard that he went to the other side of the room. Alright. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Ow. Ha! You missed. From there. How's this guy still standing? Alright, you know what? I ain't messing around this time. You deserve to be set on fire. Come on. Die! How many shots did that take? Like 4? Feels a lot. How do you like that? We didn't even get any XP for that one. Alright. Alright, there's a downstairs. Let's go downstairs for a bit. Let's see what's downstairs. There's more stairs. Okay, what could be behind door number 1? There's an old couple in the room. Odkin and Bessie Hartman. who say they are the caretakers of the Nementon Monastery. Okay. So, where are they? Oh, there they are.
How unusual that you two have decided to come to our rural district.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Anything interesting here?
It has gotten so cold outside. We weren't expecting any visitors. The soup is all we have. Please, have as much as you want.
Oh, yes, please.
Thanks. Smells great.
Wouldn't you like some, dear? Don't you like potato soup?
No. It's not that. I'm alright for now.
Jeez.
Thank you for your hospitality, though.
No trouble at all. Please let me know if there's anything we can
Doesn't
do.
sound very too
We
grateful.
are the only ones who live here, and it's so rare that we get any visitors.
So are you two really the only ones who live here?
Why do you ask?
Well, it was pretty foggy, so I couldn't tell for sure. But this building looked like an old church or something. Seems a little big just for the two of you.
You're right. In the 9th century, a saint from Ireland named Daniel Scotius built a place of worship here to appease monsters and evil spirits. That was how the Nementon Monastery started. Also, I heard.
Monsters. Is that right?
Yes. What about them?
You might not believe this, but we saw a monster on our way here.
Is that so?
Actually, a bunch of monsters.
You mean that monster's been around for a while?
Well, we've been taking care of the monastery for a number of years, but from about 6 months ago, monsters have been appearing.
We see them more and more every month.
I used to be a sailor. I'm not afraid of any monsters.
Oh dear. What if something terrible happens to you?
We almost got killed back there. Now we're out of bullets.
That's not good. The monsters might try and attack you again. I'll spare you some bullets.
Thanks, that'd be great.
That would be awesome.
After others. He's so wonderful at that.
So, have you two been together long?
Yes, quite a while. Now, all he does is paint and maintain this old building. That's his daily routine. But back in the old days...
Thanks, Ogden. I owe you one.
Back in the old days, what? Back in the old days, what? You can't just leave it on that. Wait, back in the old days, what? What happened to the... Fuck. And go. I don't like the way he's getting close. I bet I can do my magic before you can. Boom. Whew. That was a close one. Alright, Edward. Let's give you a bit of a boost on that. And I really want you to put a little extra effort in your aim.
Now this would make good rations. Let's take some with us.
I can't believe it. Are you still hungry?
I didn't have anything to eat or drink for 3 days. Of course I'm hungry. Speaking of which, you wasted all of that food. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. If it weren't poisoned, then I would have had some.
Pardon?
I said, If the soup weren't poisoned, then I would have had some.
Wait, how did she know?
Got it?
Poison. No way.
Just a little bit. I smelled some poisonous plant.
What's that?
I can tell you how you're going to feel. In about half an hour, you won't be able to move your body. If you don't find an antidote, you'll definitely die.
Why are you talking about this so casually?
Tell us. But why?
Don't know. But it seems they're quite used to doing it this way. They must be hiding something. Listen, Edward. I'm going to try to cure you now. But you have to promise that when I do, you won't get mad and rush back to that couple right away. It's safer if we pretend we're dead and continue exploring this building. I think we'll find something interesting for sure.
She is way too calm for this. Like, way too calm. Is there anything here worth taking? I found knife. I already have a knife. Looks like there's nothing useful here. But wait, how did she know it was poisonous? Cheese. Cheese for everyone. I mean, I guess considering that she survived for this long, she must have known something that he doesn't. I guess she's been around long enough to know how to act. And now the table is with the chairs. Why wouldn't that be? Okay, I was wondering how you zoom out. Let's see. I'm actually going to try and use my magic. I'm going to use it on the table. No. No. Don't you dare. Boom. Fire beats wood every time. Boom. Okay, he actually hit a little harder than he usually does. Ow. I'm not giving up on the fists. I don't care what it takes. I know this is the strat. Do we get anything? We get nothing. Okay. So what do we have here? There's light coming from below. There must be a room underground. Guess we'll have to find a way downstairs then. Now what's this? The combat happens like a little too fast. 2 cockroaches. Great. Boom. Boom. Alright, come on. Boom! I know eventually I'm going to run out of bullets. But for now, this seems to be working better than I anticipated. Hey, we got 2 cheese. Wait, what is that? What is that? That looks like something I can touch. Oh, there it is. Panacea. I feel like I've heard that name before. Let's see. Compound containing various herbs. Cures poisoning, paralysis, silence, and other abnormal effects. Oh! So this is like your all-cure herb. Huh. Okay. And, of course, some homemade cheese. Cheese. I literally just finished fighting 2 cockroaches. Are those snakes? Are those snakes or twigs? I can't tell from here. Boom! I think those are snakes. Those are probably snakes. They are snakes. I'm gonna punch a snake. Punch a snake. Boom! Ow. Jeez. Oh no, wait, that's not a snake, that's a hand. That's a hand. Why is there a severed hand attacking me? Ow. Ah, poison. Punch. Gonna retreat over here. I need to reload. Move back a bit. Boom. Now, does poison linger even after a battle is over? That's what I like to know. I got 8 cheeses this time. Cool. Alright. That looks like something I could pick up, but I guess it wasn't. I literally just moved like 1 square. Okay. I think I'm taking this a little too casually. I need to start running. Oh, I see something. I want that bottle. More Listel. Perfect. Oh, and... hammer! Oh, okay. I got a hammer now. Oh, wait. More. What's this? Ooh, I got a pipe. Silent Hill, anybody? Furnace won't open. Oh, wait. Wait, I got these. Ugh. Ugh. I see an axe. Can I get the axe? Nah, I wanted the axe. Oh, great. More hands. Could you guys not poison me, please? Did I just shoot twice? Alright, I think this time I need an actual weapon, so... Let's try the pipe. This might work. Missed. Heh. Are you kidding me right now? Ow. Missed. Bang. Again, why am I shooting twice? I'm wasting twice as much bullets doing that. Bonk. Okay, that definitely does better, but still leaving me a bit vulnerable. Okay, that time I shot once. I do like how you can swap between weapons, so it's not like everyone has a specific class of weapon that they have to follow. Gives you a little bit more of a chance to experiment. Something's not right. I wonder what it could be. There's a man collapsed on the ground. It looks like he's passed out. As you try to move deeper into the herb garden, a giant plant attacks you! Hey, it's just like a D&D game. Oh, that is a giant plant. Oh. What do I do about that? Alright, we need to spread out. I think he's got his sights on me. Don't you dare. Oof, that was close. I seem to have pretty good magic resistance. Boom. I'm gonna try and take my time. Really see if I can do anything about this thing. Bullets seem to be useless against him. Oh god. Oh! Okay, so far we're doing pretty well, all things considering. I need some bread. Alright. Let's see. Something tells me if I get too close, it's gonna slap me. So I'm just gonna take it one square at a time. Okay, that time it hit me, but only once. I can take a hit. I'm okay with it. Oh, I'm poisoned. I am poisoned. I am poisoned. I am in trouble. Antidote. 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 Give me antidote. Whew. Okay. I'm good now. I'm gonna go as far way around here. Ow. Alright. Let's see how you like to feel my PVC pipe. Huh, that actually did better than I thought it would. Boom. Come on. Ow. Okay, that time he actually hit me. But what if I attack from the left side, huh? Oh god. I'm gonna move slightly closer. Maybe that'll give me a better advantage in shooting him. Ow! Come on. Go! Damn, this thing's tough. Okay, I think I needed to try something different. Water knife. What's the difference? Ow. And he poisoned me again. Fuck me. Alright, maybe a little fire magic will work. Frickin' die already! Come on. Give it to me. Oh! That did a lot of damage. Yeah! That was a close one, ladies and gents. Alright, let's see. I think that'll work. We get Icon's Necklace and learn the spell Geyser. Nice. Very nice. I wonder if this guy's alright now.
What happened?
You fell down, man.
That's right. That monster. Who on earth are you two? Hey! We rescued you, and that's your way of saying thanks? Little did I know that these days were into rescuing perfect strangers. You.
My name is Koudelka, and this is Edward. Would you mind telling us how you ended up collapsed down this path?
My name is James. James O'Flaherty. I've been searching for something, and it took me to the monastery. Little did I know that it had become a breeding ground for demonic spirits. Then how did you get in here dressed like that?
Seriously.
The main gate, of course. The caretakers welcomed me with open arms.
Hmm?
That husband and wife team? And the food? Was there no poison in your food? What are you talking about? Are you out of your mind?
Those caretakers tried to poison and kill us.
That's not funny. I find it inappropriate for you to try to dupe an upstanding believer of the Christian faith.
So nothing
Of
happened
course.
to you then?
Of course not.
Not
Not until I encountered that monster. Yeah? And we're the ones who took care of that monster. Far be it from me to expect any words of gratitude from you. I see. And I can tell from your appearances that the power of your faith alone was not enough to smooth things out with that monster.
Oh, for frick's sake, guy. Enough of the Bible talk.
Ugh. Look at this plinth. It's broken now, but holy water ran from it until recently.
Hmm? Holy water.
Become distracted. Almighty God, please give me the strength to ward off these monsters. I can see that we've wasted our time here. Let's go, Koudelka. Just a minute. Although I'm under the protection of the Lord, it doesn't hurt to take precautionary measures.
Uh-huh.
I think I'll go with you.
I'm not sure if I should be grateful or annoyed. Usually priests in these kind of settings are definitely not what I expect. With the monster gone, the fund has once again filled with holy water. You can save here. Oh, I can save with holy water. It's shining with a sacred light. It appears to have been purified by the holy water. Okay. I'll save. Wait, is that what he looks like? And save. Alright. Well, at least we know how saving works. Now, is there anything else worth taking in here? More to the point, what can this guy do? Alright, let's see. Very average. Has a bit of a boost in dexterity and mind, so maybe a magic user? We'll see. Let's see. You can have a hammer. Gold necklace set with 3 emeralds, too large to be used by a person. It appears to have been made to decorate a statue. So I guess I have to find a statue? Also, why is James starting off with very little health now? I find that just as annoying as James's personality. Alright. Now then. What's down here? Behind this door is another door. Yeah. Oh. Yep, that makes perfect sense. James, Shoot him. Edward, shoot him. Ow. Hey, he has a gun. Alright, you know what? You know what? You wanna go? Bigger balls than you. Boom. Alright, man. You better have something good to use. Alright, James. You have the strongest amount of HP. So I hope you have something that's worth a damn. Because I swear to God, if you don't, I am going to be pissed. Wait, is he actually making the sign of a cross? Bonk. I like how he just falls down on the ground due to gravity. Now, should I confront that old couple is my question. It's been locked with the red key. I hate it when they do that. They knew I was going to do this. They knew I was going to come after them. You know what? You know what? I am going to come back. I am going to come back, and I am going to exact my revenge on everyone in this building. Now, let's see. I haven't gone through this door yet. So launch on the other side and it can't be opened for you. Well, that really limits my options. Ugh, cockroaches. Boom. All right. This time, no foul-ups. Knife. Ow. Alright, you know what? I'm actually going to give James a chance to actually do something. I want to see if James can actually be worth a damn. C minus. Why did I expect that to be any more better than that? Ah, whatever. At the very least, he's... Let's see. It'll give you a little luck. A little bit of agility. Let's see. 3 panacea and Roman nuts. You like nuts, guys? I'll show you how to cook up a nut. What does the nuts do? Actually, I should probably work on the formation. And, of course, he's a bishop. Why wouldn't he be? Why wouldn't he be? Okay. I'm going to put you here. Put her here. And then I'm going to put him like around here. We're going to make like a triangular phalanx. That way we can flank them on all sides. Let's see. Nuts. What do the Roman nuts do? Known for their nutritional value and also used as a seasoning in cooking. Feeding these to an unconscious person will wake them and restore them to full health. Restores all HP and MP. Oh. So this is for like when an emergency, when you need someone to like get right back up like right away. Got plenty of cheese. The cheese is important. Cheese is the utmost importance in dietary restrictions. Okay, so trying to think. There was that door in the hallway that I couldn't get through before. But I didn't see anything that looked like a statue. Yeeh, a flea and a cockroach. Not fun. Wait, how come they get a first turn? Alright, you know what? You want to dance? Let's dance. Boom! And I'm just gonna make a tactical retreat. Alright, Edward. Alright, James. You're pretty average with your magic, but I'm holding out that your attacks will do justice. I gave you a hammer after all. Oh. Okay, maybe that you do have some skill. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Okay. Maybe James as a tank will actually work. Dried food. Not to be confused with wet food. Alright. I'm gonna go back outside. Maybe there was something I missed. The only problem is that I can't really see too well. This game is really dark.
What a dark and depressing building. Even with the temple, you can't feel the presence of the Lord's light. I can't believe I stepped foot in this place.
Where all have gone, and all must go, to be the nothing that I was. I have born to life and living woe.
Lord Byron, no? I am not an admirer of his. In the first place, his poetry is unrefined.
And who gave you the right to judge the refinement of poetry?
Poetry should delve into the depths of the souls of the faithful. And others. It should inspire the soul as to Alexander Pope, George Herbert.
If I have the power to do away with these evil spirits, I'd choose anyone. Even that dear old carpenter's son.
Blasphemous! Pagan! How dare you utter such words of sin?
To seek help from someone you've never met before is ridiculous, especially when people are dying from hunger every single day in London.
They're all filthy,
Preach.
immoral little beggars that deserve to die. Heaven is...
Oh! Oh,
That
whoa.
doesn't sound like a demonic spirit to me.
The noise is coming from that building over there.
The poison didn't kill us, so now they're taking the fast and easy way now.
Don't be ridiculous!
Why don't you ask the bullets who's being ridiculous?
You idiots!
I like their dynamic. They're just a bunch of pieces of shit that hate each other. Now the real question is, how am I going to get to them? Is this door unlocked? When you try to open it, a monster attacks you. Fuck. This was not what I was expecting. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think I have an idea what kind of creatures these things are. So I'm gonna go on a limb and try it out. Alright, let's see if I'm right. I'm sure I'm right, but if I'm wrong, I'm gonna be very pissed. Vegeta! Nope, I was completely off the mark on that one. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Alright, maybe this time will work. What? Magic is useless against them. The Lord. He does nothing. Where's your god now, James? Huh? I don't like it spinning around. It's a little nauseous-inducing. Huh? Ow. Okay, I felt that one. Okay, so magic is obviously not working. Ow. Why are they just targeting me? I mean, they're attacking all of me, but Koudelka in particular, they're targeting. Alright. Okay, yeah, no, I can't. I want to try to attack the furthest ones possible. Oi! Let's see. Let's try a light knife. I'm gonna get so close to you that I can touch you. Come on. I gotta be able to kill at least one. Oh, that might have healed him. Well, that's a problem. That's a bit of a problem. That's a problem. Ow. Teh. Only two? Weak. Alright, come on. Jimmy, I'm really gonna need you to step up your game here. Edward's been silent, so he can't use magic. Not that he ever used magic, I guess. Alright. Use your hammer of fate. Come on. That worked. Great. Okay, that one's their healer. That's just what I needed. Oh, and he's moving back now. That's fantastic. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, they all heal each other. That's... okay. I don't like that. Well, and he's moving back. Okay. Yeah. I like that. I really like that. No, really, I do. Just don't kill me entirely until I've actually had a moment to figure out where to go. Alright. Dirk. Let's see if I can do this. Alright. Okay, I'll take it. Please don't kill me. Ha! Thank you. See? Jesus does protect. When he feels like it. Alright, this time it has to work, right? Ooh, alright, alright. I'll take that. I really need to kill them before they do anything stupid. God! Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. For the love of God, don't do it. I am begging you. Oh, that's way too far. Okay, you know what? Here, have bread. Jesus forgives you, therefore he gives you bread. I try. Wait, why is he sideways? Ow, ow, ow. Okay, that was highly unnecessary. Don't you dare! Ow. Yeah, sure. You know, why not? Oh, you're gonna attack too. Okay, great. I really appreciate that. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. I'm not gonna feel sorry for you if you die from your own stupidity. You better be grateful. Just gonna move slightly forward just so I have a better chance of hitting someone. Come on, kill him, please. Kill him. I'm starting to get a little annoyed here. And of course they give him an MP boost. What's next? Huh? Alright, you know what? We gotta kill at least one of them. So I'm gonna go for it. Do it! Oh, thank you, God. I killed one. Ah, that one just refuses to die. Alright, let's see. Alright. Eddie, I really need you to stay in the game because you are literally my trump card at this point. Alright, let's see. Come on. Alright, they're channeling their magic. I don't like that. Ow. That was very rude. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna attack that guy. There we go. Finally. Alright. One guy left. Let's see how your magic does against my knife. Huh. Actually, it works better than I thought it did. Alright, I need to heal myself. I am going to poison to death. Jesus loves you, so have bread. Okay. Don't you screw me over, game. Don't you screw me over. He knocked back James. Okay. Come on, you can do this. I believe in you. Believing in you was a waste of time. Kill him. You serious right now? Come on. Die already. Ugh. God, you're stubborn. Oh. I ran out of bullets. Now I have no choice but to get into close quarters combat. This is not going to end well. This is not going to work. I can already tell this is not going to work. Ugh! Even with all that pep, he didn't die. No. No! Ow. Alright, you know what? Maybe Edward is just as good in fighting as he is in shooting, right? Like, there's no way that he could miss with a weapon like that, right? Like, there's no way that he would fail. Oh! Oh, he actually has a bit of pepper in that hit. Sweet! Whew. Okay. Oh, we got a few things here. We got a rapier, tabar, and J-ring. And I learned the spell Tornado. Nice. Okay. Dungeon. Of course. I just got through a boss fight, man. Man. Come on, man. Why you gotta do me dirty like that? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna use an actual sword this time. I dare you to try and hit me. I dare you to try and hit me and see what Okay, you know what? That was probably a bad idea. I don't think Edward has the best magic. You serious? Alright, you know what? It's hammer time. Alright, let's see how well this sword does. One shot! That didn't work. Alright, Eddie. Come on. Let's see that 1,000-yard pitch right in the end zone. Really? Ow. Great. Now we're all poisoned. Just what I needed. Alright, you know what? It's time to fight magical spells with magical spells. Or I can just send Jimmy to smack him with the hammer. Bonk. Oh, this is not ideal. Yeah, I'm all cured up. Come on. Do it. Are you freaking kidding me? How is this guy still standing? Don't you do it. Don't you dare. Ow. I loathe you entirely. Finally! The dead need to learn to stay dead. And you can take that to the bank. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna put it in magic. Because we might need another hell healer sometime soon. Okay. There's gotta be something over here. And before I take any more stupid notes, let's see. Air J ring. Gold ring embedded with a large diamond. Increases the magical power to whoever wears that. So who should wear it? Obviously Koudelka. She definitely needs to boost her game and that. So I'm gonna give her the ring. And everyone, get a block of cheese. Oh, no, not the whiskey. Cheese. Eddie, you take one. And Koudelka, drink up this wine so that your magic is up to snuff. You know what? Until we find bullets, you're gonna have a hammer. Okay, what do we got here? More Listel. Perfect. It's locked with a 4-digit combination padlock. Nothing happened. You'll need to try a different combination. Oh, of course. I guess I'll have to look for the combination myself.
My goodness. This building is full of dead bodies and skeletons.
It's full of ghosts and spirits. I can feel them. Oh, my head hurts.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Me too.
Dear Lord, please save these lost souls.
This must have happened a long time ago. And the power is so strong. If I can channel some of these spirits, maybe I can find out what happened here.
Or maybe not.
Spirit, shame on you. You two should be praying for their
The
souls.
spirits floating in this room. I can let them possess my body so they can talk. The reason I came here is I heard the cry of one particular female voice. She
I
was...
will not stand for this. Not only do you not believe in God, but now you're going to distort the spirits?
Shut up! Would you stop bothering me?
Well said.
In darkness. Oh. Death. Oh no. There were so many of them.
Ooh.
This is
Hell.
What's going on?
oh, they were imprisoned,
Oh boy.
tortured, and oh, thousands of them.
Oh boy. Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
They crushed my legs. They smashed my head.
Oh boy, okay. Koudelka? Koudelka?
Locked me up. Chopped my body.
Okay. It.
My ears! They're burned! Help!
Damn.
This place used to be a prison. For hundreds of years, kept in secret. Whoever went against the authorities or misconducted themselves in any way were locked up here and killed.
No! Don't touch me! You piss off! Go to hell!
Jeez. Anyone ever watch The Exorcist? Okay, well. That definitely explains a fit. Really? Just can't let me have, like, 5 minutes, can you? Alright. Let's see. Perhaps this magic will actually be useful now. Don't you do it! No! Come on. Ow. If she's silent, she can't use her magic. I hope this actually works. I don't know if it works with silence. Oh, apparently it does. Oh, it's an axe. Even better. Boom! Huh. Not nearly as effective as I thought. Ow! Douchebag! Ow. Why are they so beefy? Ow. Ow. Come on. Now you guys are just being mean. Hey, seriously? You already attacked. Just let me cast the spell. Just one time. Alright? Oh. Apparently it didn't matter. I can't even use my magic. Alright, I'm still in it, though. Alright. Ow. What's annoying is that they knock you back. Alright. Alright, bitch! Are you serious? Alright. No more screwing around. Ow. Ow. Come on. This better work, damn it. Ugh. Well, now it makes sense why they wanted to silence me. Come on, do it. Ow. I'm starting to miss that gun now. Alright, here we go. Yeet. God. Ow. Okay. 2 down, 1 to go. This is starting to be just like my Japanese animes. Alright, Eddie's about to die, so... Here, have more cheese. You better not spend it all in one place. You serious? Ow. Alright, you know what? You stay right there and be my human shield. Alright. This'll do it. Whew. Okay. I think I did it. We really need guns. Alright. So far, so good. You know what? She needs more in dexterity and strength. And you need a little more in dexterity. And I guess a little luck never hurt anybody. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you want to open the closet? Ugh! There's a mummy in a wedding dress inside the closet. Why? As you look at it, it opens its eyes and suddenly attacks. I hate my life right now. How many boss fights was that already? Like 4? That's definitely more than I would have anticipated it. Oh, she's strutting. She's strutting. Okay, you know what? I bet a little fire in your face will be what kills you. And just in case it doesn't, how about a little tornado? Alright. You need your gun. And you need to get a little more behind Koudelka. Oh, that works better than I thought it would. I'm gonna get close to her in case I need to go hand to hand with her. Ha! You missed. Alright, I need to reload. Like, really fast. Tornado! By the power of Jesus! That did nothing. You failed me, Jesus. You failed me. You failed me. You failed me completely. And I will never forgive you for that. Huh. Gun really didn't do... Oh, Edward's gun level went up. I'll take it. Alright, let's see how the water rapier does. Oh! Actually worked better than I thought. Alright, I'm going to step back a little. I'm going to bait her. Ha! Missed again. Man, she's just strutting all over the place, isn't she? I'm gonna move slightly forward to see if that does anything. Alright. So far, fire seems to work best on her. So I'm gonna keep going for it. Kill her! Okay, but that did definitely do a lot of damage. So I am happy about that. Are you going for another magical attack? Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Did you just throw boxes at me? You're a dick. I mean, everyone in this game so far has been a dick, but man, you are just a dick. I noticed that Edward hasn't had too much of a chance to fight because he's been pretty pathetic so far. Hammer time. Boom. The hammer did nothing. And I need a reload. Alright, maybe this will be a better angle. Water sword attack! Ugh. Or not. What the frick? What was that? I don't like that. I don't like what she just did. Why are you moving back? Oh, she silenced her. So I can't even do any magic. Great. I'm going to move slightly forward. And now I'm going to go ham on you. Quick draw. Oh. Booyah. So glad that worked. I was really nervous that it wouldn't. Alright, Jimmy. You haven't exactly been doing too well. So, you know what? I'm going to boost your magical power so that Jesus can actually do something. Learn the spell Megalith. And I got a ring. Great. What does ring do? And was there anything... Oh! A rope ladder. Okay. I'll take it. Cool. It looks like it might have been popular 30 years ago. There's a very old-fashioned dress inside. It looks like it might have been popular 30 years ago. You see a dresser. Alright. Doesn't seem like there's anything worth a damn in here. Alright. What do we got for our items? Fire ring. Engraved with a star to ward off evil spirits. I know someone who can use that. Alright, Jim. You've been given the short end of the stick, but I am gonna hold out and saying that maybe there's hope for you. Alright, you can have the axe. I'm gonna trust you with that axe. So don't let me down. Contains fish that was pickled in salt water, then dried in the sun by the sea. Restores some HP. Oh, so this is a cured fish. Is that even sanitary? You know what? Who cares? This place is probably already filled with so many diseases that it doesn't even matter anymore. Oops, wrong button. I literally just stopped. What the hell are you? I do not like you. Is that a rat? I don't like you. I don't like you. Die. That thing took 3 shots and it didn't die. Seriously? Ow. Damn, you... Okay, he took a big chunk. That's actually concerning. When in doubt, kill it with fire. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, Magic Whiskey. Do your job. Don't you dare. You asshole. Oh, come on. Twice. Where the hell were you, James? Can we get a little cooperation here, huh? Alright, I'm gonna make him a Deadeye. The things I do for love. I can see why people weren't really too thrilled about the combat. It's a little too consistent. Oh, cutscene. Wait, what? Huh?
Hey,
Don't do it, Edward.
hey,
Eddie, don't follow her.
hey.
No. Oh, you bitch. This is why kids are evil. I think Shoto has mentioned this before, but I know it was a joke, but this really does prove that kids can be very evil if they want to be. Okay, alright, we use the rope ladder. Now, we can safely climb down. Of course. Why would I expect any different? Alright. Okay. I'm gonna go for the hand. Go! Ha! That was the best strat. Alright. And for him, I'm gonna use some magic. Let's see what Megalith is. Ugh. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna guess that was an earth attack. That just made my life 1,000 times easier. Alright. Wait, what? Oh. Something's not right. You found a red glass part. Do you want to pick up the item? Sure. That. Okay. Wait. Those are me. Those are my party. What are you doing? Oh, really? You're gonna try that old chestnut with me, huh? Alright, let me show you how it's really done then. Ow! That actually healed me. Thank you. I feel so much better now. Alright, Jimmy. Let's see if that boost in your strength actually does something. It did nothing. Jimmy, you suck. Just die already. Don't you screw me over. Don't you screw me over. Okay. They missed Koudelka. Huh. But they didn't miss Jimmy. Ow. Okay, that's not good. Here! Alright. Killed one. One and done. Okay. I need to do a tactical retreat. No. No praying to God. No praying into anyone here. Alright. Eat bread, Koudelka. I'm going to assume that it's going to kill me. Ow. Alright, you're being a bit dickish right now. Ah! That hurt. Alright. Let's see. Your magic is no match for my gun. Although you are kind of tough right now. Not again. If you're going to use water, I'm going to use fire. Ow. Alright, let's see if this works. Come on, kill him. One shot, one shot, one shot. Damn. Okay, that didn't work. Ow. Why'd you do that? Just because I moved up? Alright. Damn it. I'm starting to get a little concerned. Why her? Don't be mean. Oh God. Ow. I really don't like you. Like at all. Okay, why do you get 2 turns? Alright, let's see. Stay back. Alright. Come on. Revive. Oh. Oh, thank you. Alright. That should at least buy me some time. So you really can't get past them if there's a monster in your way. You really have no choice but to hold your ground. It's a little annoying, but I'll take it. Okay, why does he get to do that? I thought you needed a wind-up. Ow. Alright. Okay, he surprisingly doesn't go for Koudelka anymore. Maybe he learned his lesson? Nah, I doubt it. Ah, come on. Yeah. Alright, this time I'm shooting you. Which did nothing. Great. Ow. Well, that was mildly annoying. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Of course you are. Ow. You are such a son of a bitch. Really? Really, you're gonna do that? Okay. Ow. Okay, his attacks are not as strong against those two. I'm guessing because they have, like, a little bit more magical defense. Die! Oh, alright. That should do it. Alright, surround his ass. Boom! It's 3 versus 1. You got nowhere to go. Ow. Hey, that was a little uncalled for. Damn, this weapon sucks. I'm running out of cheese. Really running out of cheese right now. Alright, come on. Let's see what the knife does. Go for it. Go. I believe in you, Eddie. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Alright, that's a lot of damage. Ow. You call that a punch? Let me show you how it's done. Still doesn't want to go down. Okay. That took way longer than I wanted it to. Let's see. Icon earrings, Pancina, high potion. Learned spell revive. Oh! Oh, that'll be handy. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna save it here. Alright? It's getting a little late, so I'm gonna save it here. And we'll come back to this another time, okay? For now, though, I need a bit of a breather. So, that was Koudelka. Very interesting. I do like the premise. I definitely like how they changed up the dynamic with the characters by each of them making them seem not exactly bad, but almost rather dickish in a way. Like, they make him a little bit more real. You have Koudelka, who is your standard overconfident psychic who has done this job more than once, and she kind of knows all the tricks by now and knows what to do. Then you got Edward, who is your typical American cowboy who's out there trying to get his own fortune and fame by delivering a little vigilante justice here and there. And then you got Jimmy, your choir boy, who seems to think he's all high and mighty just because he praises the God's name more than once. It's like, give it a rest, will you? But anyway, I will definitely play more of that. We'll see what we do next week. For now, though, we're going to call it quits here, and let's see who is currently streaming right now. Let's see who's on. Anyways, if you guys enjoy this and you want me to play more sort of indie horror titles and more from the PlayStation library, I'll definitely do that. Let's see. I think we'll raid into Callie. She's streaming right now, so this ought to be an interesting one. Alright, let's see. Callie, Calico. Let's see. She's currently playing Blueprints. I have never heard of that name before, so that'll be interesting. So let's raid into her. Looks like she's been going on for a while. Alright, so thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoy your stay here. If you have any more suggestions of what you'd like to see, please leave a comment below. Hope you see you all again real soon. If you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see, be sure to follow us on social media. Keep an eye out for anything coming up in the near future. Be sure to support us on Patreon. And as always, respect the classics.